I didn't accept what was happening. But now I
Well,
do.
the change, and that's where the change comes, doesn't it? Through the transference of the theory into practice. Because it's one thing to know it, to talk it,
That's
but to
right.
then walk your talk and talk your walk. Yeah. Kathleen, what's your take on Dave's insights?
Well, I'm sorry to hear you lost, Dave. That would have been so hard, and I really, really feel for you, because it doesn't go away. I guess, you know, with time, just accept it better.
But the attitude of gratitude is what's important to me. That, you know, I now appreciate the 44 years I spent with my wife and all the good things she gave me and taught me and so on.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm joyous about. Whereas before I was angry because she'd gone, but now I'm happy that she was here. You know?
Yeah. It's that reframe, isn't it? Which is
switch,
the power.
well, that's right. It's reframe. It's just a switch, really.
Totally.
Yeah.
So, I just think it's great. Can you just share with us just one thing that really helped you to kind of turn that around? Like you did mention that you got some help, and even though we know what we know, sometimes it's very hard to get motivated to put them into place.
Yeah. Look, I think what it was, you know, often people help us, they don't know that. And often people help us by just saying something that may not be in the context that we're looking for, but there's some gem somewhere. And I think that's what helped me. I mean, these people, they weren't counselors as such. They weren't professional counselors. They just said something that resonated with me at that time, on that day. And since then, I felt this real calm inside. Whereas before, I was inside, as I say, I was raging, you know. And even when I was driving, I'd be shouting at motorists, you know, and that sort of stuff. But they said anger is natural when you lose someone special, you know, but you don't let it spill over. Yeah. Well,
the stages to grief and loss.
The 5 stages of grief and all of that sort of stuff,
Can I say that it was like receiving a permission slip on some level?
Yes. And yet I you know, as we know, we don't need permission from others to be ourselves or to make choices and so on, you know. But I'm just happy with the way things are now. It's good.
That's really
fantastic. Yeah, I'm so pleased for you, Dave, and really hope that continues, that you continue to use your gratitude as your road out of resentment and anger.
I will. Even people are saying to me, "You've changed, David, the last few days. You've changed a lot," you know, because I'm not a natural smiler. It's quite strange, and I never have been, and but I am. You know, I smile now every day. You know, it's just a great, beautiful feeling, really.
Fantastic. Really appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, thank you, Dave.
Thanks,
Good
Dave.
show, ladies. Enjoy it. I've got to go. I was up early this morning, but I'm going to get some shut-eye now. I'll see you later. Take care.
Okay, thanks
again. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Have we got time for one more person?
Yeah, I think
I can't find how to share it. Can someone, Roy, if you're still in the room, man, would you, how you know, back in the old days, we used to be able to.
It's only coming up. Well, I could see it at the start where you could Twitter and all that, but then it's now saying share last 30 seconds.
What does that mean? Does that mean, is that going to be the GIF?
Yeah, I'm not a real fan of those, to be honest.
No, we just look like talking heads.
Roy's still there and he wants to jump back in.
Yeah, Bron, I can answer your question. I didn't hear it all though, but that share last 30 seconds, you don't have to share the GIF.
Oh.
You just exit out, and then it automatically goes to Twitter on the bottom left. And then if you want to share it to Twitter and Facebook, you just check on Facebook, and then it will the last seconds. That's here so that people can go, oh my goodness, what a Blab.
Oh, thank you so much.
Let me join, because if somebody said something awesome, you have the last 30 seconds. My goodness, the last 30 seconds was gold. Share last 30 seconds. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys are doing some stuff to help us to just absolutely crush it, in the words of Mr. Vaynerchuk, out there in social media. So I love it. I love that fact. So and what happens is I think it's available for you, those 30-second clips, when you get your email. I'm not sure, but I think you get them, because if you have a really big crowd, then people will send out stuff that you weren't even aware of on what they send, and you can do the 30 seconds here instead of the whole hour long, or some of my blabs are like 80 hours long. So
That's
that 30-second clip would be nice. Anyway,
yeah,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
things are changing for the better over here. It's so awesome. Anyways, I just wanted to say that really quick. Is that your question, Bron?
That was it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
okay.
Thanks, Roy. Appreciate that.
So not only are we demystifying negative self-talk, but we're demystifying new
Blab skilling.
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. This has been such a great conversation.
Yeah, it's really good. Let me just make
more time.
Yeah, we've got some time. So if anyone else just wanted to jump on in and have a chat about negative self-talk on whatever level that they feel would be beneficial or helpful, or something that they've noticed, or a question even, please feel free. I'll just open up that seat again.
April, are you still in the room, hon? I'd love to, because you've been with us right from the beginning. Oh, the beginning of this conversation. If you're happy to jump in, that would be really nice.
I noticed Tracy's here too. So
she is too.
Yeah, if April can't, and Tracy, if you want to. Yeah. Fair enough. That's.
Yeah. We understand that it's not always. Yeah, it's just not always possible, is it? I mean, I do like being able to listen to blabs sometimes to have a face on the camera moment.
I noticed April said in the comments that she's got her son not feeling well as well. So yeah.
Darn, that's not good.
Hope he gets better.
Yeah, absolutely. So I do.
No one's jumping in, so it might not be a good time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got every week. I just put the recording up on my page. So I wondered if I might. What do you think? A little shuffle and pull for the group.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't know what the background noise is like. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear the shuffle. I am shuffling cards. So what I like to do is just do a shuffle and then think about the group, like the energy of who might actually be really open and receptive to a brief message. And they are brief cards, so this won't take too long. But I'm just going to cut the deck a few times. And then, hey, thanks, Roy, buddy. That's nice. Actually, I should have put my Facebook link in. I suck at this stuff sometimes.
Yeah, no.
Gold boundaries.
One
of the
about other people, connecting with other people is perfect.
And our first, Jacob, I don't know if you're still in the room, but our first caller on screen, that was something that I heard in Jacob's explanation, his conversation about when I go out into the world, I feel like I get caught up into that negative, the negative vortex. To me, this is about setting the intention. It's what boundaries are. Anyway, the card says, set boundaries. Protect your precious time and energy. Set boundaries. So I wonder if we might encourage everybody to take a nice deep breath and think about the intention that they'd like to set as a result of coming in and hanging out with us and having this conversation about demystifying negative self-talk. Setting boundaries. I've lost you, Kathleen. I hope you're still there.
Yeah, I'm
setting
here.
Boundaries is cool. It's such a simple technique. Do you want me to hand that over to you, hon?
Sorry. Yeah, I was just trying to find you on Facebook so I could put your link in because I wasn't sure.
Oh, you're so kind.
So you'll have to tell me which page you want in there.
Bronwyn, Clee and Associates, please. That's where I just put the link up for the SoundCloud when I do a card reading. It's just a little reading each week. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kathleen. So the technique of setting a boundary can be as simple as actually just stopping, breathing. Give yourself permission to actually drop into your heart center and have an inquiring mind around where